Hello everyone and welcome back to another Fortnite video. Please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We are on the way to 1,700 subscribers, so if you haven't yet, please subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye.
Shield though, will he be able to stay alive? Will he be able to get even more siphoned?
Wait a minute. We were saying it's natural low, it's pulling over. Starks. Look at all the names. Louvre, Cammy. Everyone is just trapped. Jamside Shockwave just makes it all the way up. All the way on height though. We have Squeeze who was living here already. And Jamside is now in the depths of low ground that used to be height, but now it's ultimate low. It's crazy going back and forth with the ebb and flow. 5 eliminations for Jamside. Looks like Vato might be above him. He gets one off in the storm. 9 people now left. That zone raised the whole lobby. And everyone has used shockwaves. They've used the brooms. They've used the shields. Savage gets Cammy. More shots being shot everywhere. Uprise on the bottom side. And now big shockwaves. Jamside in another box. He takes a big hit on height. Here's Squeeze. He gets another one. MXR down, and it's his game to win.
Squeeze on that high ground, looking to secure this victory royale, but the materials are running thin. You see him using them rather scarcely. Vato picks up an elimination now, and Squeeze wants his stay on it. But he needs to be careful because Vato's coming towards his. He picks up that elimination. Squeeze looking to pick up that victory royale. He gets the mats that he so needs. But the broomstick play comes out. Will he be able to stay on top? He does.
No way. No way. Squeeze 360 degrees of mobile heat vision. Uprise is the last person in the air. He cannot stay up. Squeeze actually comes down. He's had enough of waiting. Big elimination now onto Uprise. 6 for Squeeze, and he's about to wrap it up in a 1v1.
And now for the 1v1, Squeeze. He's done everything right up to this point. Will he hit that final shot? 170 and the elimination to pick up the victory royale. Wow.
Absolutely clean for Squeeze. That was game number 1.
The materials for now, as he looks for that elimination, peeking around in that cone. See how crazy it's getting, right?
Ooh.
See k1nzell on that height. Benji picks up the elimination, but now he's on the back foot. The Shockwave able to buy him some time.
Oh my god, on the left side of your screen, Mr. Savage down at 1 HP. k1nzell's the one who has height. Letchi brooms away into another box. No one at his front door just yet. Savage is still surviving with a sliver of HP, and Benji joins him in the exact same spot. Savage taken out. Benji just one tick down to the storm. He needs Siphon. He needs the Elim. He finds Jamside taken out. On the bottom right of your screen, Benji is fully activated just like last DreamHack, but not as desperate. He's looking cool, calm, and collected, and getting more mats and big Siphon eliminations as well. Now at 100 HP, k1nzell is still on height, looking for his next move. The whole lobby bounces back. There's time to fight now for everyone.
Yeah, and Letchi just picked up another elimination of his own, and you see these 2 teammates there on a crash course of collision. Benji opting to change layers now, gonna use himself to get up. k1nzell in the meantime has lost that high ground. We see EMXXR sitting pretty up there. Benji find himself in some trouble though now, fighting k1nzell, and k1nzell takes him out.
k1nzell drop from height down to Benji's domain, but this time it's Benji who gets knocked in the storm. Letchi though with 2 Elims is looking for his surprise shot, and what a glorious one it was. A full 220 to the head with a gold pump, and he flies straight up for another mid-ground spot. But now in the eyes of MXR, as k1nzell makes it a top 3 situation. MXR is big vibing on height though. No one really touching him. k1nzell pressuring Letchi. Can he get out of this trap? Can he get out of this sandwich? k1nzell taken out. It's a 1v1 between Letchi and MXR. They're right next to each other, box to box. Sprays coming in, and it's Letchi who is the box fight warrior who takes it with 5 eliminations.
Oh my goodness. Letchi, the German, coming out on top there. Mary Curie, Napoleon, Joan of Arc, sit crazy. And the 2 of them who may end up playing duos with each other in DreamHack, both looking incredibly good right now. Picking up eliminations, causing damage to players all around the lobby. You see here Savage landing towards the citrus as well.
And he's looking for shots. Decepto Savage on the same layer of Browner, and Frenzy all the way down bottom. Thomas HD is trying to find a way to get in, but Benji picks up another elimination on low ground. His map material situation is not looking that good though. Has the broom to be able to stay alive and stay ahead of zone with just a few boxes left. The final 50 popped. So we'll see what Benji can do almost just naturally now with just that pump shotgun and purple AR. Arion next to his bots. Can he stop the Sweaty Sands King from really being in this end game? Comparatively, Levin, look at Savage's position. Look at Savage's mats. He is thriving, not even surviving. He is looking so good right now.
And this is where he's most comfortable, right? You know, we've seen him in this position many times before, and you know, it doesn't get better than this for him, right? So much room to work with, so much material to work with, and you see him playing the angles like he does so well, picking up one onto Frenzy Fishy, and I can assure you he's not done yet. It's in the battle for high ground. Nate takes it. Savage though, running into some trouble here with Browner. He'll be able to stay alive. The Chuck Splash is, yeah, the Chuck Splash is buying time. The Chuck Splash is buying time.
And he's all up to 100. Squirry takes out another. Thomas HD. And now the forest is kind of clearing. No more trees, just players' builds. Decepto slightly ahead of zone. Nate is still holding it all the way from half and half. And now it's kind of a 1v1 on mid, a singular player on low ground, Savage, where you want him to be. And Nate on height. Savage, though, takes a few shots. He's in trouble. Scribby on his walls. No mats left. Just one edit separates him from certain doom and death. There it is. Decepto comes to the backside, steals it, but Savage is there with a big response. 20 HP, 11. He can't find the landing, and it's Nate that has the wrap up and the final elim. An almost perfect game from Nate. 4 elims with the big fast movements. I think it's about 38 people in the zone as it moves. Once it does lock in, that Storm Surge will start to get active, but I don't think players will have to worry too much. Jan is somewhere ahead of the zone. Shift is going to be all the way up towards the front. X Squeeze also alive in the same position. Have to be careful of Floki, who's on the same layer as Mr. Savage, who's on the same layer as Lecce. All trying to rotate as Castery takes to the skies on a broomstick. A Ghoul Trooper trying to maintain and take height possibly as he waits one layer below it, fighting box to box, looking for the next elimination. Pay attention to the left side of your screen. There is X Squeeze going for height, but he has no HP. Lanouf might join him in just a second as Squeeze is all the way there on low ground.
Yeah, and the battle for high ground looks interesting, right? Frenzy up there. X Squeeze is obviously up there right now as well. But with the way things are going right now, I'm sure things are set to change.
Mindao is left there as well on the backside of mid-ground. Lanouf no shields. Dezinho, the man who was in first previously, is alive and can move up as Trulux takes a big pump. Lecce 2 beamed out of the sky slightly. Had one little bit of a siphon. It's all up to Castery now though to wrap up this game.
Here and you see it, there's a battle on low ground, but Castery sitting comfortably above. But is he really? We saw Lanouf go way up. Castery's gonna look to reclaim that now.
The broomstick.
Yeah, the broomstick comes out and it helps him to reclaim it. And you see Lecce scrambling down below. Mindado has done an amazing job to stay alive, picking up 4 eliminations. Castery takes out Lecce, control action, and now it's his time to drop down.
And he's looking forward in the same box. A 1v1 now between Castery and Lanouf. Mindado goes down in third place. Another broomstick play from Castery. Can he cancel it into the pump though? He drops down and takes one. A huge shot though responding by Lanouf. Next to each other. The pump's missed, but the next one hits from Castery. Wins it with 5 elims.
Onto Jam side and things are looking good. Jan is still raining havoc on height. If you look at the steps on the bottom right of your screen, he's trying to set up to do something of himself. Low ground starting to look hectic. You see X Squeeze knocked all the way out into the zone and he falls. Benji, Nako, Dezinho, Trulux, so many of these names fighting out on the low ground. Thomas down to his last HP now as well. And you see the lobby spinning out. Janice must be ecstatic up there because it doesn't even seem like a single player's tried to really make his life difficult up here. He's perfectly fine. And like you said, Shia, the insurance, so many shockwaves left as well. K1nzell finally takes out Thomas HD. And finally Cammy, not Cammy, K1nzell looking to contest the height. K1nzell and Janice teammates in their own right. And now they're fighting it out for high ground. Janice using them shockwaves to use. Going all the way back up. It's a massive pump.
No! And K1nzell steals the game away from Janice. possibly stealing the first away from Mr. Savage as Deceptos moves up to 217 points. No match though. We're tuning back in with low ground. Levin said it was hectic. Alpha picks up Mastor, but after that gets taken out by Deceptos, making it a 1 versus 1. So many things happen to lead up to this for Deceptos. Game after game, he's survived, trying to make a name for himself in this tournament. He's still moving forward, still going on, breaking off towards height. Slowly and surely, it's k1nzell he has to face against, who has unvaulted, basically, the shockwave launcher. He has so many. Deceptos is making it close and personal. k1nzell goes up for height. Deceptos has the beam. It is not enough just yet. Now, the roles reversed. k1nzell down on low ground. Deceptos is the new warden of height, the new warden of this whole zone. It's still not over. It's getting drawn out to the final breath. One more shot, still not enough. Both of them living. Perfect gameplay. A crash pad to bounce Deceptos up, and it's not enough for him to survive. k1nzell, with the huge use of utility, wins the 5th game.
And that was down to the final. k1nzell in amazing position now, using his impulses like it's the Catty launcher, attempting to knock a Nas off of high ground, and he did so successfully.
Wait a minute.
But it's coming back to bite him in the bum. He's over. He's only on 5 HP now.
He's got nothing. He's got nothing. No AR. And k1nzell's taken out. Daizinho, is this going to be it? Can he push forward and go for the win? It's a huge amount of points. I believe 316 plus that Daizinho needs to hit. It's possible.
He needs to go absolutely crazy. He has the potential to overtake Savage. He may have already overtaken Savage at this point, but if he wants the chance, he needs to do something ridiculous.
334 is actually what k1nzell ended on. That is where Daizinho needs to hit. 304 right now. Can he touch it? 30 more points with 6 people left. I don't think it's a possibility. I think k1nzell has done it. Unless every last elim here is gotten, it's over for Zinho. Can he get at least one? There it is. The pump lands. 311 with 3 more people left. Zinho's down the storm, and k1nzell has won 2 DreamHacks. The one that started it off for close to, and after that, the one in October. 2 DreamHacks under the belt, but we still have a DreamHack to watch. We still have a game 6 to break down, and it's a Nas who, from the dirt, at I think less than 70 points starting this game off, has moved up to 161. 7 eliminations. He's looking for a top 20 finish. He's looking to wrap things over, and it's Flecken and Styler who are in his way.
And then Nas has the potential to really turn things around for the better now. Not had the most amazing of days, but with this final game, 7 eliminations thus far. Looking to really make a statement right now. He drops all the way down, and he's trying to knock them all the way down with him. Flecken goes down. That's another elimination for a Nas. And with Styrian all the way up in the air, he's gonna just drop all the way down, and then Nas picks up the final game of DreamHack Open Solos. What a way to do.
It's k1nzell up on top with 334 points. Daizinho, who has been consistently up on top here in the grand finals, actually stealing away 2nd place from Mr. Savage, 311 points there. Mr. Savage, though, with an incredible performance, going to be ending out in 3rd place. Jamside's going to be holding 4th, and then Castery is in 5th.
Yeah, right there, Savage actually goes down early. Zinho survives for a long amount of time. Gets that last elim to wrap things over. But the most impressive thing I see over here is overall that top 5 kind of held real strong. Deceptos at 6th as well was there too. Everyone who went into this game with high expectations left with them still intact.
Great stuff, honestly. Obviously, I wanted Deceptos to make his way into that top 5. I called he would. Castery was the person to stop that from happening. And to be fair, if it was going to be anybody, I'm fine with it being Castery stopping that. Jamside had an amazing day, right? You know, to see him come in here and place in the top 4 and be as amazing as he has been, right? Bunch of eliminations on his behalf was great to see as well. Some great performances, like you mentioned, like the top 5, Shai, like the top 20 as a whole just looks, you know, amazing, full of great players who, you know, all at one point was in it, to say the least, right? Benji and Letchi kind of dropping off at one point, but at the beginning of the games, they were amazing. Same with Nate, right? Like, a great day of games for EU today.
Starting all the way from this